Let's go into you. I'm out to the night. Yeah, and I'm the ghetto queen on this website scene, keeping it El Summit with the gangsta link group. And I'm here to talk to you about Bad Boys LA, Bad Bitches of LA, episode 6. What? Entitled Bad Bitches of LA, episode 6. I don't know what the title was. Girl, I wasn't. Girl. Let's talk about these heifers. So we started off right with Milan Christopher hopping and jumping and crawling all over the parking lot because he feeling froggy and he trying to leap. Only when Carry On is in his phone and not looking though. Right. Girl, boo, honey. Dario says, can we stop with the low blows? To be quite honest, both of these naggers was coming for each other's jugular. Both of them was coming for each other's jugular. Good. And I was just like, who gonna swing first though? Right. Camion, everybody tries to talk to them. Milan doesn't want to talk. He moving back and forth like he gotta take a shit. Camion doesn't get in the bus with everybody after like 80 minutes of figuring out whether or not he got the piss or take a shit. Milan finally get his ass back up in the bus. Carry his own on, carries on. Away from the bus, talking about he don't want to get in the bus because he don't like the energy. Girl, I wouldn't have got on that bus either. Not unless I whooped his mother ass before I got on the goddamn bus. What? Girl, for real though. Milan's still talking about the situation. Everybody seems to be over it, but he keep talking. Talking about I wasn't talking about him. He talking about me up under his breath, slinging nasty slurs at my way. Feeling like a whole Karen. A whole Karen in the hood. That's what Milan was giving me. A whole Karen. And I'm like, to be quite honest, if my mind serves me correctly, if I recollect the situation, Milan was downplaying him first. You know what I'm saying? Downplaying him first. And then, Carry On just supposed to sit there and let you talk about him like that? Is he supposed to sit there and let you talk about him? No. So he ain't let you talk about him. So he was talking about you. Y'all both was talking about each other. Girl, boom. Everybody want him to shut up and get over it. You know what I'm saying? They like, we agree. We don't agree. We agree. We don't agree. Majority of them was mute for the boot. What? They arrived to the fashion show or whatever. And Milan sitting there looking through the mirror, looking through the window of the car, trying to find Carry On ass. He up there stretching his elbows out and his shoulders out like he about to do a workout or something. And Gutter Peep game, he like, what's going on? You all right, Milan? What's going on? You need to stretch? You raising your hand in class, you got something to say? You want to speak? You know what I'm saying? Gutter Peep game. Everybody else ain't seeing what he trying to do. He inching up, trying to get out there, whatever. Girl, boom. Milan runs up on Carry On, security holding him back or whatever the case may be. And security wouldn't let him go for a while, had him hemmed up to the car like he was about to put it in the pocket. Y'all know what I mean by put it in the pocket. Right. And that asshole. Right. He had him hemmed up to the car. What? Hemmed up to the car. Girl, I was like, this is an episode of Signal 23, girl. Right, Girl, boo, honey. Carry On was looking scuffed up and scratched up like usual. Carry On face just be looking like eczema going wrong throughout this whole series. This whole series, Carry On face been looking like a case of eczema going wrong. You know what I'm saying? Man, his face was fucked up. Right? If it ain't from scratches, it's from knuckle bumps. Girl, I don't know. I don't know, because ain't not near one person get a straight face to the dome, a straight fist to the dome. But girl, I'm going to tell you what, though. I think that whole situation was fugazi. It was whack as fit up, duck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to be quite, well, it is what it is, though, because they square up at the house later on. But, before we get to the square up, I'm thinking he just a punk. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Christopher Mulani. You know what I'm saying? How he just gonna run up on him, and Milan got a thing for running up on people and not squaring up. I don't know what that's about. I don't know, but he just running up on naggers, not giving him a fair one up until later on. Yeah, bro. I wonder if he gonna give Jonathan a fair one. I don't know. I don't know. We gonna find out hopefully. Girl, boom. Winnie is disappointed in Milan. Milan walks off on Winnie as he was talking to him. I thought that was rude as fuck. I would have snatched Milan up so fast and be like, bitch, who you walking away from now? Who you walking away from? I don't know who you walking away from. Ain't me. Bitch, I'm sitting here talking to you. I invited you as my peoples. Apparently, they people in Hollywood like to use the word friend loosely. No pun intended. But I would have snatched his little ass up so fast. I would have like, look here, bitch. I'm sitting here talking to you. Don't come to my motherfucking fashion show acting a whole ass fool. For real. Girl, boom, honey, wouldn't have been motherfucking me. Wouldn't have been me. Right? Girl, the guys go on into the red carpet. Everybody seemed over it. To be quite honest, everybody seemed like they just got evicted out their apartment and they was roaming the streets trying to get a nickel on the corner as cars pulled up. That's what I was getting from this whole scene. This whole scene was giving me that. Right? I felt so bad for them, I wanted to give them a quarter. Girl, boom, honey. Moolah doesn't like that his setup is not done. And, there's no makeup. They ain't getting no barber, no nothing. To be quite honest, I'm thinking y'all should have had that shit done before y'all got there. Who are y'all? Season 1 of Bad Boys Club. We don't even know if this about to be anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he must not have been, actually, it must not have been that legit of a fashion show, okay? To be quite honest, there do be makeup and all of that in the bed. But he could have, when he probably added them last minute, it probably was a favor to Natalie or to the Houston boy. And it was like, hey, what you doing? I'm filming this show on Zeus. On what? On Zeus. Zeus Network, Jocelyn Cabaret. So what you want? I want to get on the fashion show. What you got going on? You got, I heard. All right, I could squeeze y'all in last minute. I guess. That's probably what the conversation leading up to, because yeah, Moolah ain't really had nothing together. And to be quite honest, I ain't even really like what Moolah put together. Granted, Darrell, or whichever one it was, gotta say, we all picked out our own wardrobe. Christopher Milan had the best wardrobe, then Curtis had the second best. And then everybody else was looking a mess. No shade, all light though. Girl, boom, honey. People want Milan. People say that what Milan did was pussy. They talking in the dressing room or whatever, and they not feeling what Milan did. Ain't nobody feeling what Milan did. Milan gets over it, and he walks out. He goes to the fashion show to be a part of the fashion show, and I'm like, how they keeping these two apart? Because I'm sorry. I understand Carrie Ann was trying to be professional, but ain't no way somebody gonna sucker jump me and sucker attack me, and I'ma see them in front of me, and I ain't gonna beat them the fuck up. I don't know why y'all think that's possible, but it ain't possible. It ain't. Because on site, it's on. Right. Beating him the fuck down. Beating him the fuck down. For real. And that's on everything I like. Carrie Ann says people need to be held accountable. Carrie Ann hugs Gutter. I thought that was a cute little moment they had. It was a cute little scenario. They had Gutter getting his hands on my man. I hope he not a killer though, cause he gonna have to get killed fucking with me before I get killed fucking with him. Lights go off on the fashion show. Somebody didn't pay the bill. Darrell's camel toe was looking ridiculous. It was like, I don't know what the fuck that was below his waist. I didn't know man had camel toes, but Darrell did. And that little tight ass denim looking thing he had on. Girl, everybody complaining that, every time they go out something go wrong. I'm like, well, that's y'all fault. Ain't nobody tell Christopher Milan attack that little boy. The clothes they look on, the clothes, I thought the clothes was cute on all the models that was blurred the fuck out. But when the Bad Chicks of LA came out, the only two people that had the best outfits was Curtis and Mulan Christopher. And let's give it up for Curtis, because Curtis was the narrator this whole season. He was getting paid. He was getting his hourly wage. I don't know how much they get paid. But Curtis was all over my screens, talking to everybody, trying to calm everybody down. I was like, ooh, all right, you better get your screen time, Curtis. Right? Girl, boom, honey. Moolah didn't like his outfit. Curtis was happy with it or whatever. They like, Curtis was gleaming and beaming. It was his first fashion show, whatever. Gutta and Dylan in the kitchen drinking. The next day, Curtis walks in and they talk about everything. Moolah gets to talk to Milan. They talk about everything. Milan says Camryon had lied on him about trying to hit on him at the photo shoot. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know. But I don't know. Is Camryon a lawyer? Anthony's sitting down by himself. Then Darrell and Camryon come to talk to him about everything going on. Girl, we already know what happened. We was there. We don't need y'all to inform us. And we don't need to know how y'all felt because y'all said how y'all felt before y'all left. Girl, boom, a waste of time and tape, girl. They talk about who the next leader should be, and they have a house meeting. First of all, Darrell is like, everybody should be a leader of what they're good at. Camryon, you good at the music. Anthony, you good at fashion. And everybody should just do what they good at. What is everybody good at, Darrell? What is you good at, Darrell? Pumping out of trunks, getting out of trunks? What is Gutta good for? The music too. So 2 people in charge of that music. What is Moolah for? Thinking that everybody want his Snickers? What is Curtis for? Co-signing? Child, boom, honey. Who the leader of the house? Girl, it ain't much to pick from. Right. We moved to the house meeting, child. Girl, we moved to the house meeting. Mind you, everybody talking about Milan can't fight. They talk about who the next leader would be. They have a house meeting. Darrell and Anthony think they should apologize to each other. And, Camryon like, I ain't apologizing for shit. I ain't do nothing wrong. He came at me sideways. I came back at him sideways. And I think that's facts. Milan was really being extra at the studio or whatever. Granted, you don't want nothing to happen to the song that ain't going to make it to Billboard. That's fine. But there was a way you could have handled him. You could have spoke to him with some sort of sense of decorum. And he didn't. He was acting out of pocket. And Camryon wanted to sock it. But what was interesting to me is how Camryon ran up on him and didn't do Nathan. Because bitches stayed doing Nathan. And I'm still trying to figure out a Nathan who ain't on that. Girl, Milan get from behind there. He take his little vest off and they square up. And Milan do that little side arm thing that he do all the time. But it caught Camryon off guard. And Camryon flying to the back. And Christopher Milan is going in on him. Now, see, this is why, people ended up with that $25 million lawsuit against Zeus. Because security is just letting them square up. Where they do that at? On Zeus. They let them square up. I don't understand that. And then we get the clip of Jonathan coming in. Child, Jonathan look a whole hot shitty mess. He look a whole hot shitty mess. But I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor. I'm going to need y'all to leave y'all motherfucking comments below this goddamn video. And let me know what y'all thought about this motherfucking review. But anyways, chat later.